Hi there, YouTube friends. It's Rainy and Shadow from the Woolly Llama Shop, and we are back for day 73, I believe. I don't have the calendar open today. Shame on me. 73. And today is Friday. So, we're here for the 100 Days of Halloween 2025 crochet-a-long / craft-along. So if you're new here, stick around till the very end and I'll explain everything that's going on. But for the returning people, I feel like I always make you sit through the whole what this thing is, and then I get to the meat of the project. I'm going to change that a little bit so you guys don't have to sit through all that. But the essence of the thing is, if you're new here, I'm making a blanket. I draw squares every day for inspiration for you, and so on. But I'll explain all that at the end. So, I guess it won't affect anything. I was gonna say I'm gonna be starting a new job, but that won't be way down until, you know, the 27th of October, so this thing will almost be over by then. So we're going to continue as normal, drawing 3 on Friday. That way you have blocks for the weekend. But come the, things might change a little bit on the 27th of October. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. And friends, let me start with my progress. What did I get done? Well, yesterday I drew the poison apple applique from Golden Lucy Crafts. I accomplished said thing. I mean, it's only partially done by the pattern. What I did was I made a red circle and then I appliqued the green on it. Instead of the way the website had it was you made the apple and then you put the green on top of it and then you could sew it to whatever. Well, I didn't want all that bulk. So like I said, I just did a circle and then I appliqued the green on top. It works just the same, looks just about as good. So the only difference is my apple doesn't have the little dip at the top and the little dip at the bottom. But it's not going to matter. I mean, it still looks pretty good. And then for the stem, I just surface stitched a little stem in there. And there you go. I also started putting, okay, so yesterday I told you I played Yarn Chicken and I lost. I'm trying to find my square. I did not have any luck finding any burgundy colored yarn. So it has a red corner. And then I started putting the spider web join together already on this. I'm not all the way around the first round, but this is the beginning of the spider web join that I was talking about, the silver. I decided to use this is like Mainstays, the cheap Walmart sparkly silver yarn for the spider webs. I thought it was cool. In the beginning I was going to use white, and that's just kind of boring, so I went with sparkly instead, and that way it'll have a little shimmer to it, a little shine. You know how spider webs have a little shine to it. And so that is that. That's what I got accomplished. Yeah, this took me quite a bit of time. Not so much the making the block, because the block took about the normal time, but sewing on this little applique, oh my goodness, I thought I was never going to get done. I think it took a lot. So, let me go ahead and get to the draw. Let me draw out my Jinx, the Jack-o'-lantern of joy. And we'll draw out 3. Man, I'm getting slim pickings down in there. Of course, we are almost done. So I have 1, 2, 3. I just dropped them. I had a handful and I just dropped 3. So the first one, oops, the first one was 69, and that goes for today. The second one was 27 for Saturday, and hold on, I'm putting these actually on the calendar. And then I had 57 for Sunday. Okay, so let's look these puppies up. I'm going to open my Microsoft OneNote. Scoot myself over so I can see what I'm doing. Alright, so I've got my, whoops, I forgot to put an asterisk by that one yesterday. Shame on me. Okay, so we're starting with 69. Excuse me while I change glasses. It's horrible when you have to have 2 different pairs of glasses to be able to read. These are my computer glasses because, well, that's just easier to see things with these, and those, I don't know. They can't get my bifocals right, so. Alright, so this is called, ooh, that's cute. You're going to see it right here. It is called, where's the title? Silhouette Granny Square. And it's got a kitty cat. Cat looking out the window at sunset. Okay. Okay, yeah. So that one's pretty cute. That's different. I bet Missy will be still in that one. Missy at Missy's Yarniverse and more. Bet she will still that one. Put my little asterisk by it. And when I say I'm putting an asterisk by it, that means, you know, that just indicates to me that I've drawn that one. The next one for Saturday was 27, and you'll see it right here. It is by Divine Debris, and it is the Halloween Cactus Coaster Ghost. So this is a set of coasters made by Divine Debris, but I am turning them into Afghan blocks. Works for me. I can use anything that's in a graph. Speaking of graphs, I found another one yesterday that is like a Frankenstein-y one. I'm just gonna, when I find these new ones, I'm just gonna start putting them in the bottom because there's no way I am ever gonna be able to share all of this with you. So as I find new ones, I'm just gonna put them down below because I'm still finding stuff every day. So anyway, it is the Ghost Coaster. I love this set, that Divine Debris made. It's just absolutely cute, and I guess it's just because I live in Texas and it gives me the Halloween-y type feel. It's like a Texas Halloween with the cactuses. And the last one is by Golden Lucy Crafts, and you're going to see it right about here. And it is the Halloween Witch Gnome. This one's for Nova at Nova Gnome Creations. So actually, oh well, no, because I didn't get Patricia in there. There's not one for Patricia. Well, I guess Patricia and Missy can share the cat. Patricia at Yarny Cat Crochet. So anyway, folks, I can tell you this little. I'm gonna have to do something different with the hair on these. The Halloween Witch Gnome. I can't do that. I'm gonna have to do something different. But yeah, she's pretty cute. She's pretty cute. I wish I could find those little buttons or whatever those are on her feet. They must be buttons of some sort. But anyway, folks, that is the draw for the weekend. I don't anticipate taking any more time off like I did last weekend because I got this much vacation time left. I got like 4 hours. So I really can't take any more time off unless I just do it without pay. So, if you are a returning viewer, if you choose, you can leave now because I'm just going to go over the whole what is the 100 Days of Halloween blanket thing, you know, or you're welcome to stay. Makes no never mind to me. You can stay if you like. But for those of you who are new, the 100 Days of Halloween blanket is the idea that I came up with because I wanted to celebrate the upcoming fall and Halloween by making one block every day for the 100 days before Halloween. And I thought it'd be easy, you know, not really easy, but to make blocks, one block, you know, rather than make a huge afghan and rows, and I'd rather do blocks because I am in Texas and it's hot here still yet. I mean, today is the first lovely day that we have had that I have not broke a sweat. Just, I mean, usually I walk outside and it's like instant sweat. And today was the first day that I actually was able to wear 3/4 length sleeves and not break a sweat and just, you know, actually enjoy myself outside. And here we are, October. So anyway, I wanted to do small blocks, 6 inches, 6 by 6, and I wanted to do 100 of them. And then I had some friends that wanted to join too, but they didn't really, a couple of them didn't want to do blankets. And I mean, Missy at Missy's Yarniverse and more, yeah, sure, she wanted to do the blanket, and she's done well with it. She has come up with blocks every day, and she's made a video every day. She is such a trooper. But Miss Nova at Nova Gnome Creations wanted to make wearables, so she is making sweaters for herself and some littles in her life. And then there's Patricia, who also made some wearables and accessories. I guess you could call them accessories, not really wearables, but a scarf is technically a wearable, but it's also an accessory. Anyway, she used the blocks to make a scarf and a little cell phone purse, and then she just went totally wild and started making amigurumi, which is totally acceptable. I didn't put any rules on this craft-along. I just wanted us all to get together and have fun with the fall and Halloween themed ideas. Now, the blocks were for me and my blanket, but they provide inspiration for y'all. I've been giving out other projects. I've been showing things that you could do with the blocks besides just a blanket. And so, I mean, it's more just out of fun and just to see what my little crazy brain can come up with every day. So, I very quickly decided that I could not do a block every day, especially on the weekends when I work these crazy long 16-hour shifts. No extra time whatsoever. I hardly even get time to sleep on Saturday night because my work schedule is so crazy on the weekend. Now, Monday through Friday, that's a different story. But I don't really want to rush it. I want to enjoy the process. I don't want to feel like I have to get a block out every day. So I've been taking it at my own pace. I was very structured, very rigid in the beginning. I was going to do it in order. I was going to put them together in order. I was going to no. Nope, I loosened up. I'm going with the flow. I will have 105 blocks when I get done because the big center panel you saw is taking up the space of 16 blocks. So I made the afghan a little bit bigger. It's not going to be 10 by 10 anymore. I forget what it is going to be. I think I want to say 11 by 11, but that can't be right. It's going to be 12 by 10. Or no, 10 wide, 12 long, I think. So that would, in essence, be 120 squares, except for the fact that the one in the middle takes up 16 spaces. So it's not. It's going to be 105 because you've got the one in the middle and then everything around. And so my blanket is the blanket that Spiders built because in the first 30 days or so, I drew out like a whole bunch of spiders. And so that just became the theme of the blanket. Now, if you choose to join, which everyone is welcome, it does not have to be a blanket. It can be whatever, as long as it's fall or Halloween themed. It can be the colors of fall. It can be whatever. Just send me pictures. And if you want the lovely little 100 Days of Halloween patch that my husband and I came up with, I need an address to mail it to. And then I also need to know if you want me to put the pictures that you send in my video. Because if you don't want me to share, I won't. But I do have to see a picture in order to get the patch. And so I went to Walmart today in anticipation that there would be people sending me pictures. Got some lovely cards, got some lovely envelopes, so I can start mailing these things out. So here we are in October. We are on the 3rd day of October. I'm hoping people want to join along. I'm hoping. You know, I'm sorry I started way back in July, but that's when 100 days fell. I mean, that's, 100 days, 3 months, you gotta figure. So folks, that's pretty much my side of the story about what's going on. You can always go over and catch Missy on her channel. She drops a video every day. Nova drops one every week or so. She's got some things going on in her life, so her schedule is not actually scheduled. It's just kind of ish. And Patricia drops a video when she finishes a project. So any of these ladies, go see their channels. They're all linked down below. I always put them in the description box. And so that is 100 days, folks. That is what this thing is all about. So with that, I'm going to wish you a frightfully fabulous rest of your Friday, and I'm hoping you have a spookily spectacular weekend while I'm at work. I'm totally enjoying myself. Not. And I will see you on Monday.